It seems like just yesterday, Ice Spice rose to fame from her hit single Munch, and since then, that hard knock life Annie red fro has been burned into our brain. From Super Bowl commercials to Taylor Swift BFF bracelets, Barbie soundtrack singles with the Barbie herself, and branded Metro cards, her come up has been extremely strategic and every move seems perfectly calculated by her team. So it's super surprising that her album Rollout has been disappointing to say the least. Let's talk about why Ice Spice's debut album is career defining and how her team is missing the mark when it comes to this rollout. Hey, hi, Wazan with it, I'm C, and I do rap and pop culture commentary. So if you're into that, subscribe and hit the like button. In March of this year, Ice Spice revealed that she finished recording her debut album, Y2K. This announcement came after her song Fart, which marked the end, well, hopefully, of her back and forth with Lotto. And I assumed this track would be nothing more than a throwaway single, similar to Give Me a Light. Fart is a song that didn't seem fit for an album, especially not a debut. There was nothing remarkable about the lyrics, and even the music video was lackluster. Not to mention, the concept of even responding to Lotto was something that her team should have deadened rather quickly. Lotto is at an interesting point in her career because she's not a veteran in the game amongst the rap girlies, but she's certainly been out for a minute. Whether you've watched the rap game or heard her Queen of the South single when it first dropped, you can just tell. She's one of the rap girlies, one of the top rap girlies. And overall, when it comes to rapping, Lotto could run circles around Ice Spice. So this was the first mistake in the rollout, responding to a beef before you get too poppin'. But if Ice and her team do nothing else, they're going to ensure we never stop seeing her. Social media, advertisements and award shows, and of course, big festival performances like Coachella. Now, I can agree that her stage presence has improved some, but overall, we have a ways to go. I'm not saying that I need an 8-count dance routine while she raps about being Miss Poopy, but something other than her pointing and turning around to twerk every couple of minutes for the crowd's reaction, that would be nice. Like, she cannot keep getting away with this. We gotta get her in boot camp like Saweetie, especially now that she's going on her first tour. Which brings me to last week when she announced the date of her Y2K album release, which is July 26th, and her tour, which kicks off in early July, with Cash Cobain being her opener. We can start off by saying that Ice Spice is definitely ready for a debut album, but a world tour? I would say wait at least a month after the album to start touring. As a frequent concert goer, especially to newer and upcoming artists, there's a period in between creating buzz for your project, dropping it, and letting fans get acquainted with the songs, and then going on tour. It's not like Ice Spice has these super lyrical songs that we need to learn before the shows. You already know everybody's going to be in the crowd twerking, recording videos, rapping to Munch. But anyways, it just doesn't feel like a good idea. But let's push the tour to the side for a minute because I can already predict people tweeting about her not being able to sell tickets. Much of the first half of the tour are international festivals anyway, so you can count on the crowds to be thick and energetic. Let's get to my favorite part about albums and album rollouts, the artwork. I gotta say, I really love vibrant album covers that give me that early 2000s feel. So this Y2K cover is cute. I will give Ice Spice that. It was created by photographer and music video director David LaChapelle, and his work is very eccentric and pop culture forward. A couple of his popular album covers include Travis Scott's Astroworld, Doja Cat's Planet Her, Mariah Carey's Rainbow, Lil Kim's Notorious K.I.M., and even Megan Thee Stallion's cover for her upcoming album, Megan. So I love his creative concepts and album covers. Until I realized, like much of Twitter, that the album title is on the trash can. Immediate red flag. Where's the graphic designer, the creative director? Where is Ice Spice's antennas to stop someone and say, wait, hold up, move this before we post it on social media? Either her confidence is through the roof that something so small like this won't matter, or someone on her team is secretly plotting on her demise. Now, someone did bring up to me yesterday in the comments that it's supposed to be a nod to trashy Y2K and the era overall. Okay, I get that. Ice Spice totally embodies it. Juicy couture tracksuits, tramp stamps, rhinestone, and bedazzled everything. Okay, I got it. But the last thing that Ice Spice needs is for this album to flop and people have a field day turning this cover into a meme. I can already see Joe Budden now. If that wasn't bad enough, when a fan who is a graphic designer, he decided to tweak the cover and add the album name to the wall as graffiti and remove it from the trash can. Listen, Ice Spice woke up choosing violence. She poked fun at the fan and his previous graphic projects, an opportunity that really could have served as a teachable moment, and to be honest, a marketing moment. It was ruined. Because let me put on my PR hat real quick. Actually, let's all put them on, y'all. If we are Ice Spice's team and Ice Spice in general, I'm not only going to respond to this guy to thank him, but I'm also going to request him to make me a little something for the album drop, maybe some artwork for a single or even merchandise. Yes, I am paying him for it. It's not for clout. Get real. Because I'm killing two birds with one stone. One, I can showcase that I appreciate my fans and their attention to detail. Two, I'm giving support to the community during Pride Month. It's a win-win. But here go Ice with the lose-lose. I'm not sure if it's just me, but Ice Spice and her team seem entirely too confident for the things that they are pulling before this album release. Dropping these crappy singles, many of which sound the exact same, because it's like she is not coming up off a riot with this production. And I get it, but no. She's clapping back at fans like you won't need them to stream and buy concert tickets. If you ask me, her previous project, will probably have the better songs and features. I actually really liked that EP and the deluxe. The songs fit much better with her aesthetic. She needs to stick to the whole slow drill, baddie anthems like Butterfly Cool, In Her Mood, and Smoochie. I wouldn't be surprised if outperforms Y2K or even has similar numbers. And I think she did 15K first week. So I don't see Y2K doing much more than that. If we're being super optimistic and she has crazy features, 30K. But if we're being real, 15 to 20K. But I guess we will have to wait and see. One thing for sure, Ice Spice's debut will be a defining moment in her career. Wouldn't you agree? But anyways, what do you think? Does it feel like Ice Spice is slacking with this album Rollout? And are you looking forward to her debut album? I actually really enjoy male Ice Spice. She fulfills my quota when I need some low-level lyricism baddie music. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments.